Jon, fresh back from Vegas, and you had a bit of success out there.
Yeah, just a bit. It was good to reach the second day. It was even better to reach the money, and even better to reach one or two tables.
And tell us how you actually got there, because you satellited all your way through, didn't you?
It was a free roll through Inside Poker Magazine, who have a go at me any time I mention it, and I don't mention them, so I thought I should. But it was a free roll they organised through a series of tournaments where they sent half a dozen people. And they said that they were looking at it as a chance to give half a dozen people who wouldn't normally have a chance to play a chance in the World Series, like the big stage, and it certainly benefits them.
Yeah, you took it with both hands. Final two tables of the Raz tournament. Tell us some of the players you were sitting alongside.
Well, there's the players that I recognised, which are like Katitata and Men Master, and there was the players who afterwards, because I only started playing last year, there were players who have been around for a long time but aren't part of the televised poker scene, like Mickey Appleman and Danny Exel and Eskimo Clark, who had a lot of fun there. And afterwards, they were I was told about how famous they were, because I didn't know who they were at the time, because I haven't been playing poker long enough to know the old timers.
And I'm sure that pales into insignificance besides your APAT experience, doesn't it?
Well, it's obviously a much higher level of standard of play at the APAT, because I've played 3 APAT live events and I haven't cashed yet, so when I go to Vegas against those, then I can manage against the them fish.
But it's very. Would you say the structure was similar in a way? Because obviously with APAT you get such deep stacks, long blind levels. In a silly way, it does sort of prepare you for that sort of game, doesn't it?
Not so much for that particular one, because it was a limit event.
Yep.
But the general preparation, the benefit from APAT was more to do with playing a big event, because the APAT events are big events, and playing for a long time, like in Vegas, playing for it was 2 sessions of 10 hours and 12 hours, and having played in APAT events and getting secondary and getting long, that helped me with that side of it.
Okay, so the WSOP, does that prepare you for APAT, or does APAT prepare you for next year's WSOP?
I'm hoping both.
Okay, well, look, well done in Vegas. Let's hope you have some luck here as well.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you very much. Jon, welcome to APAT. For those people that don't recognise you with your clothes on, of course, the World Strip Poker Champion.
Yep, still reigning World Strip Poker Champion until they have a rematch. I don't know when that'll happen.
Okay, we're quite happy to go back as defending champion, though, obviously.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Okay, tell us a little bit about the Strip Poker Championship.
Well, Paddy Power put it on, and they got 195 players. And it was 10 grand first prize, and you could double it for charity if you wanted. And we decided to take the money, but right at the end they said, well, if you take your pants off in front of the cameras, we'll give another 10 grand to charity. So I did. Okay,
just rest easy. No chance of that happening here anyway.
No. Well, it'd be more comfortable.
I'm sure it would. Enjoying APAT, obviously, long-term member.
Yeah. I've played. This is my 3rd event.
What's your best result so far?
I've made the dinner break.
Excellent, well done. So you're quite pleased with that?
Yeah, no, it's a good standard of play. It's quite tough, actually.
Okay, how do you find the structure of APAT?
Yeah, really good. I love 10,000 starting stack. It's quite good. Good blind levels. Not an hour, but 40 minutes is good enough. And this is great with 2-day ones. You get enough people in there. Maybe 3-day ones in the future. We'll see.
Okay, I'm quite happy keeping your clothes on during the game.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll see how hot I get.
Okay.
The outcome in here is quite good. So.
We wish you luck. Thanks very much.
All right, cheers. Thank you.
Geoff, rare appearance for you playing live at an APAT event.
Yep. Yeah, it's my first live APAT event today. Yep.
Okay, more used to playing online. You are, of course, for those that don't know, the APAT European Online Champion.
Indeed, it's a big title for a big bloke like myself, but no, I am, yeah.
Just I'm interested, does that put extra pressure on you when you play online or even live? People may know who you are?
Online, I don't think it makes particularly much of a difference, unless obviously people that are sitting with me might have a grudge or something like that, but no, online it doesn't, but live it does.
Yeah.
So I've come here today to my first game. Most of the time I'm playing online, and they make me stand up in front of everyone and go, "There's your European champion."
Oh, it's a big title to have.
So for your first live game, it's I spent the first hour and a half sort of like that. And,
well, you've obviously settled down now. How are you finding the different style of play, online to live?
Well, once I remember to put my blinds in after a few reminders, it's good. I've relaxed into it quite well, and I've managed to steal a few, and it's been good.
Are you in good shape at the dinner break?
I was, until I ran me pocket jacks into pocket queens just before the break, and I think I got away lightly because I was thinking about pushing it in. I was also thinking about having me dinner, keeping in at a dinner break. So I got away with it cheaply. I dropped about 6k, but no, I'm about 16.
Okay.
At the moment, yeah.
Well, we wish you luck, the current European online champ.
Thanks
Who knows,
very
you
much.
may end up as a live champ as well.
Unify the titles, you never know, do you?
Good line, thank
Right,
you.
Thanks a lot, Jim.
Woody, regular APAT player, how's it going for you here at Luton?
Yes, fantastic. Started off slowly, played quite tight. Ran into aces with my queens and lost quite a bit of my stack, but I've managed to work my way back up. A little bit fortunate just now to hit a full house on the river against a straight, but you take your chances. So I'm fairly healthily positioned at the moment.
Okay, you're a regular live player. How do you find the standard of play at APAT events?
I think it's very, very impressive. I dabble with playing with on the sort of circuit with other players.
You play some big money tournaments as well, don't you?
I've played a few.
Yeah.
They're few and far between, but I like to save up and pick and choose. But yeah, I think it's fantastic. But it's for me, it's as much about the camaraderie. I think there's some real characters here and some good friendships being built.
You're obviously enjoying yourself here, and you think APAT Season 2 will go from strength to strength, certainly onwards and upwards from Season 1.
Absolutely. The guys running the show are doing a great deal and really encouraging amateur poker. So for me, fantastic job.
Okay, we wish you luck. Make sure you make day 2.
I will do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Danny, regular APATer, how's it going for you today?
Yeah, not too bad so far. I'm on about 24,000, but it's early days yet, so just hanging in there.
You're used to playing short-handed, my spies tell me. You did very well in Bolton in the Super 6?
Yeah, it was a really good tournament actually. I really enjoyed it. I like playing kind of short-handed. It's good. You
had quite an easy table to start with, didn't you, finally?
It was terrible. I was so nervous about it, but once I got into it...
Tell us some of the names that were on that list.
Mick Fletcher, Liam Flood, Nicky Wernick.
Just fish, aren't they? Now, how did you find that? Because it must have been a very aggressive table, I should imagine.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I was down to I lost half my stack pretty early on, but I managed to milk Nicky Wernick for a few chips, and once I'd done that, I kind of got back into it and started being able to race and pots and really get in there.
Okay, so you had a good tournament there, and you're saying you're going well here. Looking forward to coming back for day 2, fingers crossed?
Yeah, fingers crossed if everything goes okay.
Okay, how many chips you got at the first dinner break?
About 24,000, I think.
Okay, that's pretty average. Twice as much as me, so you're doing very well. We wish you luck. Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hanna, welcome, as President of the Norwegian Poker Federation. Tough job, because you're not really allowed to play poker in Norway, are you?
No, that's true, but we're glad we have freedom of organisation and we can speak freely at least.
Okay, what's the situation then if you want to play poker in Norway?
Well, if you want to play legally, it's tough because you can't play for money at all. You can play free roll tournaments where you can win money, but as soon as you have to put in money in order to win money, it's completely illegal, even if you sit in a home playing for nickels.
Okay, so how people that want to play for money, what do they do? Is it you play illegally in Norway, or do you have to travel to Sweden or Finland or somewhere else?
Oh, you can do both.
Yeah.
Of course, if you're a small stake player, you can't really afford to take many trips to different countries to play. Mm-hmm. There are plenty of clubs, plenty of really good clubs as well, I believe, where everything is clean and well done, organised, and seen as good, where you can play. Problem is that the police might show up, and for some people it's not really that pleasant to experience. So
it does make it very difficult, and presumably you're coming up against brick walls all the time as you're trying to move on poker in Norway.
Yeah, it is. I mean, we need to change the law in order to make a difference in how the scene works right now, and that's really what our association is trying to do.
Now, you're over here in Luton. Have you come on a working trip or a pleasure trip?
It's a combination, really. I mean, since I can't play poker legally in Norway, I might as well take my chances here. It didn't work out that well, but also it's very interesting to see how APAT is running. We do believe in lots of the same things, trying to work, not only focusing on the high stake players, but also trying to give something back to small stakes players, because that's really the big masses of poker players. It's not just the ones you see on TV. So yeah, make some contacts and learn something.
There's quite a few of you come over from Norway for this weekend, isn't there?
Yeah, 6 of us. It's supposed to be more, but some of them got some stuff coming up last minute, unfortunately.
Okay, what are you going to take away with you, having seen how an APAT tournament runs?
Well, I'm for sure going to try to make more Norwegians come out next ones. I will be back.
Okay, well, look, we wish you luck sorting out, because I'm sure there's lots of people that want to play poker in Norway, and it's up to you to get it sorted out.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.